This is beautiful Shankatirtha in the temple. Have to walk 100 feet down, which never dries and is crystal clear. It's 55 feet deep, but the bottom can be seen in daylight. Don't miss it when you visit the temple. Timaraya Swamy Avathi Betta. Sri Chikkanna Swamy Devalaya is famous in Tumkur district. It's another name of Sri Krishna. It's very powerful god, and Chikkanna Swamy means Draupadi's younger brother. Chikka plus Anna. Every year, a week after Mahashivratri, Lord's feast occurs. People gather in thousands to get blessed. You won't believe such a popular temple. Garbhagudi is very small, 828 covered by arconet leaf. This is a famous Hanuman temple called HANUMANTHARAYA temple. It is there in Muttati. Muttati is a lovely little village with the river Kaveri running through the rocky terrain. The legendary story says that when Sita Mata, the consort of the Lord Sri Rama, was taking a bath at this place, her nose stud fell into the river. Then Anjaneya went swimming deep into the waters and picked and returned it to her. Hence the place is called Muttati. Surrounded by hills and dense forests, this place is a nature lover dream come true. Kadu Malleshwaram temple located on the 15th cross of Malleshwaram, and it is old Bangalorean iconic temple and the locality Malleshwaram named after it. Heritage hold temple with the main god of Lord Shiva, extremely scenery and peaceful with powerful ambience inside the temple premises. A must visit Hindu temple. Malleshwaram once the dense forest area, Kadu in local language. It gets its name from this temple Malleshwaram, the principal god of temple. A scenery and a peaceful place to be away from the chaos and hustle bustle of city. Outside the wall of the temple with the sound of creeping birds, just soak in the atmosphere of surrounding for an out of this world experience. The main festival is Shivaratri. Thousands of devotees from Bengaluru and around visit this temple on the holy day of Shivaratri festival. Attilankamma temple, Ediyur, Kunigal Taluk. Here goddess Lakshmi worshipped. The village main temple known as Ammana Hatti, meaning the hut of mother. Also, there is a unique custom followed by devotees. There is a ox art where devotees pray in front of a ox and direct in their mind for an ox to move. If the ox moves in the direction they prayed, it's believed to be solve their problems. The Siddhalingeshwara Swamy temple is a prominent ancient Hindu temple. The temple dedicated to Siddhalingeshwara is considered to be a Lord Shiva. It is located in Ediyur, Kunigal town of Tumkur districts. The Sri Siddhalingeshwara temple is a huge structure of facing north with very prominent imprints of Dravidian culture. The Siddhalingeshwara temple is regarded as a shrine but is also a samadhi of Siddhalinga. A large wooden chariot is kept inside while the main door has some interesting inscriptions describing the spiritual greatness of the Swami. The Gopura of the temple colorfully displays various incidents of the life of Sri Siddhalingeshwara Swami life. These inscriptions are seen even on bells, some jewels and vessels used in the temple. Sri Dakshina Mukha Nandi Tirtha Kalyana Kestra. The temple is also known as Nandi Tirtha, Nandishwara Tirtha, Basava Tirtha, or simply as Malleshwaram Nandi Gudi. The main deity of the temple is Lord Shiva in the form of Shivalinga. The temple houses a Shivalingam continuously bathed with water dripping from the mouth of stone Nandi statue and believed to be 7,000 years old temple by local people. This temple is quite popular in this area because the water spouting from the mouth of stone Nandi and the holy water falls on the linga. There is a continuous stream of water that flows out of Nandi's mouth, which is considered to be a holy water, referred as Tirtha in Kannada. The water from Nandi's mouth falls onto the Shivalinga and falls into the stepped tank in the middle of the temple called Kalyani, temple tank in Kannada, and it is full of tortoise and fishes. Vaikunta Ekadasi is believed to be the day when the gates of Vaikunta, Lord Vishnu's divine home, swing open wide. Devotees believe that observing this special day sincerely can be lead to spiritual freedom, moksha, and bring them closer to the Supreme Being. Devotees of the Supreme are super excited for the festival. The term Vaikunta refers to the Lord Vishnu, and Ekadasi is the 11th lunar day of each of the two lunar phases, which has special significance in Hinduism for fasting and prayers. In the simple terms, Vaikunta Ekadasi is a day to celebrate faith, love, and the journey towards spiritual awakening. It reminds us to live a good life and follow the path that leads to ultimate freedom. Sri Tirumalagiri Lakshmi Venkateshwara Swamy Devasthanam is dedicated to Lord Venkateshwara, Lord Balaji, and situated in the residential area of JP Nagar, second phase, Bangalore. It was Saturday, hence the temple was more crowded. The main attraction of Tirumalagiri temple is the image of Lord Venkateshwara. The image of Lord Venkateshwara at Tirumalagiri temple appears to be a replica of Tirumala Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh. The presiding deities of Lord Venkateshwara is accompanied by the Lord Narasimha Swamy of his right and Goddess Lakshmi in his left. There are separate shrines of God Govindaraja Swamy, Lord Anjanaya, and Lord Ganapati Ikshara. The temple atmosphere was extremely beautiful. What is the history of Lepakshi in Jatayu? The village Lepakshi holds a significant place in the great Indian epic Ramayana. Legend has it that the bird Jatayu, wounded by the king of Lanka, Ravana, fell here after a futile battle against the king who was carrying away Sita, the wife of Rama, the king of Ayodhya. When Rama reached the spot, he saw a bird and said compassionately to him, Lepakshi, meaning arise, bird in Telugu. Boge Nandeshwara temple and Arunachaleshwara temple are the twin Hindu temple complex located in Nandi village in Chikbalapura districts of Karnataka, beautifully carved and dedicated to Shiva. The main temple, the Boge Nandeshwara, was the majestic Shiva Lingam in Satyam. This temple is said to be built by the Cholas. Boga Nandeshwara temple that is in just an hour from the Bangalore, and that is also a popular traditional destination wedding location. Why is the Nandi placed in front of Shivalingam? Nandi sitting before Shivalingam signifies that a human being should turn away from the Prakriti and direct all his attention towards God only. The bull symbols of stability, sitting on 4 legs. It represents Satyam, Dharmam, Shanti, Prema. Did you know which is the biggest festival in Bangalore? Karga festival is the oldest and most important festival celebrated in Bangalore during the month of April every year. Karga means water pot in Kannada. Karga festival is celebrated each year to mark the return of Draupadi in the form of Adi Shakti. God Shakti is the main attraction of the festival to be celebrated, which lasts for 9 days. Here the goddess is evoked in an earthen pot which is called Karga, and it is carried by one man on his head without any kind of support. The procession will commence from Dharmaraya Swamy temple to other routes and reach the Annama temple before retracing same back path to the Dharmaraya Swamy temple. The procession is also involves visit of Dargah. What is the story of the hanging pillar? The hanging pillar of the Veerabhadra temple in Lepakshi, India is a famous feature of the temple. The pillar is suspended from the ceiling and it is not supported by any visible means, which makes it appear to be hanging in mid-air. It is famed for another engineering wonder. Among the 70 stone pillars, there is one that hangs from the ceiling. The base of the pillar barely touches the ground, and it is possible to pass objects such as thin sheet or paper or a piece of cloth from one side to another. It is said that the pillar is a bit dislodged from its original position when the British engineer tried to move it, an unsuccessful attempt to uncover the secret of this support. The Himawat Venugopala Swamy temple dedicated to Lord Krishna. Its main deity is Venugopala Krishna Swamy. This temple was built in 12th century AD. Himawat Gopala Swamy Betta hilltop is covered with mist for the most of the year, and hence the first part of the name Himawat meaning mist in Kannada, and Gopala Swamy means Lord Krishna, and Betta means hill. Himawat Gopala Swamy Betta is also known as a Karnataka's Kashmir, and it is situated 2,800 feet above sea level. Located in Gundlupet Taluk, Chamarajanagar district of the Karnataka. At the height of 1,450 meter India, it is also the highest peak in Bandipur National Park. One has to park their vehicle in the base of the hill and take a KSRTC bus to reach the top to take it of cost of 20 rupees at the timings around 8:30 am to 4 pm. No one can stay at the top after the official hour because of the wild animal movement. The best time to visit would be the July to February, and jeep facilities also available. Himawat Gopala Swamy Betta is 220 kilometers from Bangalore and 80 kilometers from Mysore from the foothill of Sri Kamakshi Amman temple is an ancient Hindu temple dedicated to goddess Kamakshi. The temple is located in historic city of Kanjipuram near Chennai. The temple is dedicated mainly to Kamakshi and then to Vishnu. The temple is glorified by the 6th-9th century by Pallava kings. The temple occupies an area of 5 acres. Her main deity, Kamakshi, divine form of Parvati Devi, is seated in Padma Asana posture, holding a sugarcane bow, bunches of flower, and upper arm with parrot. Kamakshi Devi is described as a supreme goddess of beauty, also referred to as a Kamakshi Amman. The goddess is observed as a form of Ma Parvati. She is viewed as a manifestation of goddess Tirupura Sundara Devi. Sri Champakadama Swamy Temple, a very famous temple, special and historical temple. Must visit temple near Bannerghatta Zoo from Hoysala dynastic times. It is a very old temple nested in the lap of Bannerghatta Hills. The temple consists of Rajagopurams, the 2 main halls and half mandapa. The main deity of the Lord Champakaraya along with 2 goddess Lakshmi and goddess Bhumi Devi. One can climb the hilltop, which has around 40 to 50 stairs. On the hill behind Champakadama Swamy temple, there is a Lakshmi Narsimha temple. Devra Betta is also called as a Ramgiri. It is an awesome hill spot, one-day trip from Bangalore. The trek to the top is about 400 steps with couples of temples on the way. It takes an average of 2 hours 5 minutes to complete the trek. This is a popular trail for hiking and walking, but you can still enjoy some solitary during the quieter times of India. Down there is an Anjaneya temple which is built 100 years back. It's an awesome temple. You can visit it once. Ramdevra Betta is famous for the vulture sanctuary. In India, this is the only one place where the vulture sanctuary is seen.